I tested one of the most popular scalping strategies on gold, EMA 9 and EMA 21. But instead of trusting random YouTube claims, I put it through a 3-month backtest with an additional filter, VWAP. The result? The win rate was not what most traders expected. Some setups worked amazingly, but others completely failed. And whether EMA 9/21 plus VWAP is really worth using. Before we look at the results, let's understand why traders use EMA 9 and EMA 21 in the first place. The idea is simple. When EMA 9 crosses above EMA 21, traders are usually looking for buying opportunities. And when the 9 EMA crosses below the 21 EMA, they look for selling opportunities. Sounds simple, right? But here's the problem. Markets don't always trend. During a sideways move, EMA crossovers can create a lot of false signals. You get an entry, the market moves a little in your direction, and then suddenly reverses. This is where VWAP comes in. Why VWAP, or volume weighted average price, shows the average price at which most trading activity has occurred. Many professional traders use VWAP as a reference point. The idea behind adding VWAP is simple. Don't pick every EMA crossover. Only pick settings that align with the direction of the market. For example, if the EMA 9 crosses above the EMA 21, but the price is still below the VWAP, we ignore the trade, because the overall market pressure may still be bearish. But if the EMA crosses above the VWAP, it has a stronger confirmation setup. The goal is not to create a perfect strategy. The goal is to eliminate weaker trades. But the most interesting part is still to come, because the main problem was not what I thought. The backtest results changed everything. So now let's get to the most important part of this test, the rules I used to test this strategy. Because if the rules are not clear, anyone can change the outcome in their favor. So for this backtest, everything was pretty much fixed. The market I chose was gold, or XAUUSD. Our test period was 3 months of historical market data, and the goal was to see how the combination of EMA 9 and EMA 21 along with VWAP really works. The indicators we used: first, EMA 9 to detect fast price movements, second, EMA 21 to identify the short-term trend direction, and third, VWAP, which acted as our main filter to reduce weak and counter-trend trades. Now the entry rules. For a buy trade, EMA 9 must first cross EMA 21 upwards. But just crossing is not enough. The price should be above VWAP to ensure that buyers have more control over the market. For example, in this section, you can see that the price is in an area that is supportive, and VWAP has confirmed support, and we look at the support of the order block, and we saw the EMA cross all of this. After this confirmation, we wait for a pullback or short price reversal, and then enter the trade. For a sell trade, we do the exact opposite. The EMA 9 should be below the EMA 21. The price should be below VWAP. And after confirming the move, we look for a suitable entry point. We should see a confirmation of the order block area at the resistance that has both a cross and a confirmation of the order block to confirm the entry, and it should also pull back. An important point here. In this test, no trades were taken with emotions. Neither the signals were changed, nor the rules were manipulated after seeing the result. Our goal is not to prove that this strategy is the best strategy in the world. The goal is just to see what the real numbers tell us when we have a specific rule. Now that the rules are clear, let's do another test to see what it does. So, now instead of just looking at the numbers, let's look at some real trades from this backtest. The first trade was a buy position. What happened here? The price was above the VWAP. The EMA 9 crossed the EMA 21, indicating that the short-term momentum had shifted to the upside. But we didn't just enter by seeing the cross. We waited for the price to make a small pullback towards the EMAs. After the confirmation candle was formed, the entry was made. Entry price. If you see confirmation, the whole candle cross, and the confirmation of the area for entry, or a soft or not strong hit to the area, is the best type of entry. And plus, along with this, the VWAP confirmation is also very important. The price does not always cross the 4 VWAP lines, so the confirmation for the line if it happens is 100% of the price or support, so the result is a profit entry. We place the stop loss behind the last important low. Stop loss, stop price. The reason was that if the price went back below this range, our analysis would no longer be valid. The trade target was determined based on the risk-reward ratio. Take profit, target price. The result of this trade, the trade was successfully closed. But now let's look at an unsuccessful trade. In this trade, the initial signal seemed absolutely right. The EMA 9 was above the EMA 21, and the price was close to the right range. But there was one problem. The market did not have enough strength to continue moving. After the entry, the price could not continue its upward movement and fell back below the VWAP. According to the rules, without any change in sentiment, the trade was closed with a stop loss. Result, -1R, and this is exactly what matters in backtesting. A good strategy is not going to win all the trades. The goal is to make bigger profits than losses when the conditions are right. Stop loss. My goal for this trade was a clear risk to reward. That is, I was not going to exit with every small market movement. The goal was that, if the analysis was correct, the profit of the trade would be greater than the potential loss. Take profit, TP price. Result of this trade, the price moved according to the analysis and the trade was closed with a profit. But now let's look at another trade that did not go as I expected this time. Here too, we first had an EMA cross. EMA 9 fell below EMA 21, and a sell signal was generated. The price was also below VWAP, so at first glance the conditions seemed suitable. I entered the sell. Entry price. But this time the market did not cooperate. After the entry, the price could not continue its downward movement and returned to VWAP again. When the price reached the loss limit, the trade was closed without changing the rule. Stop loss, stop price. Result, 1R. And this is exactly the important part of the backtest. I am not trying to show that all trades are winners, because in the real world, no strategy works like that. The goal is to see if our profits can cover our losses over a large number of trades. Now let's look at a few more trades and see if adding VWAP really made a difference or just reduced the number of signals. So the conclusion we got from this backtest was EMA 9 and EMA 21 alone can give a lot of signals, but adding VWAP helps us focus only on positions that are more in line with the main market direction. Of course, no strategy wins all the time. What is important is to have clear rules, manage risk, and test before entering with real capital. If you like, in the next video, I will test the same strategy on NASDAQ and compare the results with gold. Comment your opinion and subscribe to the channel if you like this model of real backtests.